Hello my dear young ones, hi to all. It's pleasure to be before you once again with one more topic, understanding nonverbal data. Dear students, this is an extreme lucid one and just like a child's play and a straightforward question. So my dear ones, for this question, we can straight away answer to the given question. Okay, once again I want to mention that we have been given an exemption that 30% syllabus has been deleted. Okay, let us see from this 30% deleted syllabus from the English regarding this non-verbal data that only 3 things were deleted. Fine. What are those 3 things? Let us know. We have been deleted only TTF. What it mean by TTF? Tables, tree diagrams and flowcharts. Okay, only these were deleted. So we must keep in mind that what are not deleted and what will be given in the examination. Fine. Let us put a push on those topics that were not deleted from this non-verbal data. So my dear students, don't think that this question has been deleted from our syllabus. No, it's not being deleted. Only some of the points that I have told earlier, those were only deleted. Fine. So we have to concentrate on the remaining things that were not deleted. So let's know what were not deleted and what are being given in examination. Dear students, please make a note that bar graphs, pie charts and other than those which are not deleted from the exam, those will be definitely given. So we must concentrate on this particular question. Fine. So let not be beat around the bush and come to the point. Fine. Understanding non-verbal data. So this will be given in comprehension and composition under study skills. Section B, question number 9. So they will give one non-verbal data and they will ask 6 questions, and out of those 6 questions you have to answer the 4 so that you can get 4 marks that you will be attempting. So dear children, let us have a question that what is understanding non-verbal data? What is non-verbal data? How can we understand the non-verbal data? Information is sometimes presented in a non-verbal way as the method has many advantages. Next, I want to tell you that it is very important for a student to develop the skill of understanding in various types of non-verbal information. Okay? And then the examiner will ask a question based on a table or a bar graph or a pie chart, etc. And it is the only way to help the student improve this skill. So what we have to do, we have to understand the table or a bar graph or a pie chart and whatever the data that they have been represented in a way, we have to keenly observe everything. We have to observe everything which is mentioned in that table or a bar graph or a pie chart or whatsoever in a graphical manner. Finally, a student must keenly study the text and the questions given after it before attempting to answer this sort of questions. So we have to read the questions very carefully, and the given data or the table or the graph or the pie chart or in whatsoever it may be, we must read it and observe it keenly and study it by making underlines before attempting that question's answers. For example, my dear students, if you have been given a bar graph and you have been given a question like this, what will you do? Let me read the question first. Given below is a bar graph depicting the performance of 4 girls in a unit test. Study it and answer the questions that follow. So table is been given and the heading of the table is performance in the unit test in July. So in the table the performance of 4 students have been given, and in the end of the table 6 questions have been given. What you have to do? You have to answer all these 6 questions to get 4 marks. Of course there is a choice, but don't leave the choice, because if you depend on the choice you will lose the mark. So attempt all the questions Number all the questions and answer them. So here is a data depicting the performance of 4 girls in a unit test in a certain school. So let us study this. Who are the students here? Sunita, Lata, Asha and Alka. So let me read the questions. So after reading this bar graph, we will be asking questions. Here we go with the questions. What is the bar graph about? So you can easily understand that what is the bar graph about. It is about the performance in the unit test in July among the 4 girls. So we can easily understand that it is the performance in the unit test in July, and it is a school unit test performance among the 4 girls. So we can easily answer that. The heading will be the answer. Next one, name the subjects taken into account. So here see, there are 3 subjects. Fine. One is science, second one is maths, and third one is English. So this is the answer. And let us go for the third question. Name the girls whose performance in the test is being compared. So we have to name all the girls' names, that is Sunita, Lata, Asha and Alka, 4 girls. And let's go to our fourth question. Who got the highest marks in English? As per the table, Alka got highest in the English. And the next one, who got the highest marks in science? As per the given information, Alka got the highest mark in science. Fine. Okay, let's observe this sixth question. Lata got the lowest marks in science. Right, true or false? Is it true or false? It is false. Sunita got the lowest marks, not Lata. Fine. Here you can see. Now let's see this type of question also. Let me read the question. Read the bar chart below and answer any 4 questions given after it. Okay. And the heading is traffic violation in Warangal, and it is been given a bar graph, and the questions are followed like this. What does the bar graph depict? So if we observe the heading of the bar graph, we can easily answer to this question. What is the heading? Traffic violation in Warangal. Now let's move to our second question. Name the traffic violations that were committed. There are many violations. Here, as per the graph, there are 4 violations. One is no helmet, the second one is speeding, and the third one is jumping signal, and the fourth one is wrong parking. So these are the violations that were recorded in Warangal. Now let's see the third question. Name the most common traffic violation committed by women. So the most common traffic violation committed by women is wearing no helmet. You can see here by the graph, you can understand. And let's observe this fourth question. How many men jumped the signal? So as per the given graph, 20 men a day are jumping the signal. Fine. So let's come to our fifth question. How many men were booked for speeding or overspeed? Okay, by watching the bar graph, we can tell the answer is 30 men. You can clearly see here. Okay. So now let's move to the sixth question. The number of women not wearing a helmet was double that of men. Say true or false. So by observing the graph, we can easily answer that it is false. Now let's see this question. Students of Government Junior College Nizamabad were asked which country they would like most to visit. So given below are the findings of the survey in the form of a pie chart. So study it and answer the questions that follow. First of all, you have to observe the heading and the pies which were divided in the given pie chart. You also have to understand that given data in clear. So here we go with our first question. What does the pie chart show? If we see the heading, there will be the answer, dream destination of students. And let's observe the second question. Which countries were chosen as dream destinations? So in the third, which is the most preferred country? Okay, right. USA is the most preferred country. Why? Because it is occupied 35% in the given pie chart. Let's move to our next question. Which is the least preferred country? And the answer is Australia. It is 15% recorded in the diagram. What is the difference in percentage between those who preferred USA and those who preferred Australia? So let us observe the USA percentage and Australia percentage. You have to mention the percentage. USA 35% and Australia is 15%. Now let's see the sixth question. Some students wanted to visit China. Right, true or false? So my dear children, there is nothing about China. That is why, what shall we write? There is nothing about China in the given pie chart. So it will be the false answer. So you have to answer it as false. Okay. So my dear children, this is what how to understand the non-verbal data and how to answer it in your public examination. And my dear children, I hope that you understood about this topic and represent your answers to have good scoring. So my dear children, only practice these things that were explained herein and leave the rest of the one. Why? Because those were been deleted in our intermediate syllabus for this 2020 academic year. So my dear children, you will be doing very best in your upcoming examinations and I hope that you will do practice and concentrate on the topics and what is needed here is your little bit of concentration on the topics and on the preparation that you are going to be prepared. If you don't know the sections and the questions and the pattern of the answering, how will you answer? So start doing practice. So I hope for your every best and wish you a happy Diwali, wish you a happy Christmas and an advance wishes for our new year.